Hey, it's Alex Saenger with Real Agent Advice, your source for agent insight and inspiration. Today we're going to talk to Barbara Best from Toronto, Canada, and let's hear what she has to say about client appreciation.
One thing I do, I focus mostly on listings, but I do a client appreciation event twice a year. I actually have it on the terrace of my own condo, and what I do is I say, a lot of my clients are downsizing, so I say, if you want to know what it's like to move into a smaller space or a condo, why don't you come to my client appreciation event? And I have it totally catered, and it's wine and full bar, and I always get probably about 60 to 80 people there, and it's awesome.
So we talked about your 36 touch in the past, and one of the cornerstones behind any really good program to stay in touch with your past clients or the people in your database are client appreciation events. I like to use them. I typically have 4 in a year because it gives me an opportunity to send them an invitation in the mail, send them an email invitation, send them a reminder email invitation, make a phone call. So that's 4 touches before it even starts. And then if they actually register for the event, reminding them, hey, it's coming up tomorrow, don't forget, and then thanking them for actually participating. So for people that have actually communicated and participate, wow, it's a super high return in terms of the number of touches we can get. Now, what are some client appreciation events? Barbara talked about hosting something at her own place of residence. For me, that's not going to work. Not going to work for my family. But for her, it did. That's the kind of relationship she has with her clients, and quite frankly, she's in control over that because it's her place. Other things that I've done in the past, one of the number one best things that you'll see across the nation is the Great Pie Giveaway. That's where you give them a pie in Thanksgiving time. Other types of things, people have hay rides or barbecues. You might have a water event if you have a nearby lake or pool or something like that. You might have a bowling night or a movie night where you rent out the bowling alley or you rent out the movie theater. Now, if you're a smaller agent, what I like to do is actually get together with a bunch of agents, have an event that is, like for example, our Great Pie Giveaway, we have it here in the office. I invite all the agents in the office to participate. Why? Because even if I only have 3 people that show up, which I never do, then if I have 3 and that person has 3 and that person has 3, all of a sudden you have 5 people that have 3. Now there's 15 people plus the 5 agents. All of a sudden there's 20 people plus their families. Wow, that's actually an event. So and keep in mind with client appreciation events, it's not actually about how many people show up at the event. It's how many people you communicate to about the event, right? Because I would imagine that when you get invited to something, you go, oh, gosh, they thought of me. That was really nice of them to actually invite me to that event, even though I can't go. If you have some client events that you do that we haven't mentioned, or even if you had, add some comments below. I'd love to share with other people what you're doing so that maybe they can do it too where they live. Thanks so much for sharing, and I'm Alex Saenger with Real Agent Advice. We'll see you next time. If you have some great advice you'd like to share, or you'd just like to grab some coffee, email me at coffee@realagentadvice.com.